Joining us right now to talk about the corporate response is Oscar Munoz. He is the former president of rail operators CSX and, of course, the former CEO of United Airlines as well. And Oscar, thanks for coming on this morning. This is a story that I don't think we've given enough attention to. It's been 2 weeks since this happened. Norfolk Southern has said that they're going to be there, but they didn't send anyone to this town hall meeting on Wednesday night, even though originally they were scheduled to be there. They said they were worried about employee safety. They've established a fund for the town of East Palestine, but it's only $1 million. They say this is a down payment, but I can't imagine that goes very far when you start looking at the scope of this. What do you think of their response so far?
Gosh, that's a hard one. Good morning to both of you. Sorry about the circumstances that we're having to talk, but the thing I've learned from experience is your initial response is by far the most important. And I think if I had advice to give, I guess it would be to do all the things that are being done now should have been done a lot earlier. I can't explain why the absence of the town hall, but I think at this juncture, the response to this in the industry for so long, it happens, and all the railroads have these amazing recovery mechanisms and experts on this. And importantly, I know when I was there, we spent a lot of time training and providing equipment to local first responders. Fire departments often are volunteer shops in some of these small cities. And so the care and attention beforehand is critical. And then when it happens, you get on the board and you get on the ground and you provide all this assistance to all the residents immediately. And that tends to diminish the outcry that you have, 2 weeks later is the issue. So I think always faster and better and more direct seems to be a much better response than this thing. But having said that, it is never too late to do the right thing. And so I think they're beginning to do the right thing. And I urge them to continue that.
I mean, you look at the pictures that have come out, you consider the toxic chemicals that were spilled. I mean, this seems like it is going to be a long haul, a very long time before they can repair the damage that's been done here. In the meantime, you've got a lot of people, you have to wait for national or the federal regulators to go through and determine what really happened in this. In the meantime, there are a lot of people's lives who have been put on hold here.
Hence why the immediate and total response is so critical, right? I mean, people are out of their homes, their lives have been disrupted. So as much as you can do for them, and you don't put a price tag on it. I know that at CSX, within hours of an incident, we were established, set up in communication with all the local political and community leaders, with the federal government, all the agencies that respond. There is a response time. The NTSB will investigate this for a long period of time. I think the railroad itself has said that they think they know the cause, which is all important to a degree, but the fundamental focus needs to be on the human beings that are at that site and making them feel cared for. And I think that's what's causing a little bit of the uproar. You're having all the political divide and all the things that happen after these events when something hasn't been handled the first the first time. And so again, the initial response to everybody that's listening that leads organizations, I cannot express to you how important it is that you get it right off the first bat, and always think about the people that are affected, which in this case are the community there in East Palestine.